It's time for the Stroke Folks show. When I'm of course Brent Calhoun. I'm a veterinarian, and I had two strokes over 13 years ago, and I'm helping other stroke thrivers to feel less pain and to be more successful. And I love it. It's very rewarding. I am the stroke recovery coach. That's what I say. And I hope um, this weekly show will, it's just 15 minutes of goodness to, maybe I will interview someone else. I may be live like I am today. And or I'm talking about something that's on my heart or on my mind. So, um, and soon I will um, I will have more. Oh, darn it! Oh, it's sometimes the aphasia is difficult because sometimes I um, feel that I want to tell you something, and sometimes it's I can't find the words. So, anyways, um, today I always um, some sessions, some weeks, I'll have a question and answers, where I will answer questions that you have asked me. You can get uh, um, question to me. You can use that through Facebook, through Instagram. Um, for my email, you can email me at Dr. Brent, at thriveafterstroke.org. So, anyways, you can get it to me. I always will attempt to either I will answer it because I know something about it, or if I don't know, I will research it on the internet, and and then I will bring back at a upcoming show and I tell what I have found. So it's really interesting and fascinating and fun because I love learning new things, and I'm very curious. I've always been. Um, why is my one of my favorite questions, and so this time, if somebody doesn't have questions, or um, I can always reach into my bag and pull out a topic that I have that I'm interested in, and I think you would be too. And I had this topic. I did a little a post about it, but I was fascinated. It's um, you notice how as you get older, you have felt time is slipping by, is going faster. Um, but I have I was reading I am reading it's a provocative book that it's called um, Why Woo Woo Works: The Surprising Science Behind Meditation, Reiki, Crystals, and Other Alternative Practices by an Englishman. His name is David R. Hamilton, PhD. He's got his doctorate in organic chemistry, and he started out in the pharmaceutical industry, but he noticed that a lot of his colleagues would dismiss um, uh, when the uh, test subjects were in the placebo group, and they would experience some um, really miracles or progress, and they would dismiss it. They would just say they just think they got better. They don't really. But um, David, uh, he decided to investigate more, and what it reveals really some surprising science behind our perception of time. It said when we're young, a single year took a bigger chunk of our relatively short life so far. For example, when you go to a 10-year-old and you ask him or her what is time much of a deal, and they also often will tell you, "Oh, it's so long. I have to wait so long for my parents to get done, or Christmas if they celebrate that. They think the time before, like a month before, seems to last forever because they wanted to be here. And but when you're 10, 1 year represents 10% of your life. But when you're 80 years, 1 year is just 1.25% of your life. And that is why um, each year becomes progressively faster. It seems to go by faster um, than we can uh, well, than we think, or do we feel. It's fascinating. And the other thing, the author explains that there is more novelty in our younger years because lots of things are new. But when we get older, um, then it takes more time because many of the things we do are the things we've always done or we have done for a long time. So they aren't novel. And unfortunately, our brain um, um, puts them on autopilot, and and you don't really think about or feel about the specific event you're dealing with because you've done it hundreds and thousands of times before. So you don't really, it doesn't really, you don't really come into the present. Um, and and so the time flies, so to speak, because um, it feels like it's speeding up. So the other thing I found that it was really fascinating, he found that to stave off dementia, one of the ways you can do is get more novelty in your life. So learning new skills, like a new language, or taking a new hobby up, uh, traveling to new places. Um, these are just some examples where we can bring novelty into our lives. Um, so it's amazing when we put novelty into our life or we practice mindfulness to get in the present moment, um, then the time seems to um, elongate, and we don't find that it just speeds up. It's just it is what it is, and it will be what it is at the moment at this moment. So it's really a fascinating. Um, I never really had thought about my perception of time or anybody else's really. I noticed it seemed to be going faster as I got older. Um, um, but the interesting thing is if I have novelty in my life more than I used to, I will find that time seems to slow down. So try it. And, uh, and I love if you would tell me uh, something about your perception of time, and make sure in the comments or below you use the word time in your comments, and that way we'll be able to uh, get you out of the crowd, so to speak. So it's a wonderful to have this time to talk with you, and um, and even if I have a guest which I can interview, um, that it's wonderful that I get these moments to reach out and 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 help others with something that they were wondering or they were hurting, and we can through the process of interaction. Um, we can help others and ourselves be better people than we were yesterday, and we'll be a little bit better tomorrow. So, well, it's so good to be with you today. Um, and I don't have any more to share with you, but just remember, I'm here for you, and it will be wonderful if you interact with me. Thank you. To your success.